Do not exit the video until you are wounded. 90s kids celebrate. The Wallflowers have just released their first studio album in 9 years. This is a video all about the Wallflowers and their brand new album. Exit Wounds is the 7th album from the Wallflowers, or rather Jakob Dylan. He is essentially the Wallflower at this point, with other musicians in a revolving door scenario, but an exciting revolving door scenario. We've seen Foo Fighters, Red Hot Chili Peppers members passing through the Wall of Flowers. People like Jack Irons and Geoffrey Fooman. That's his name, right? 1996 was the watershed year for me musically. That was the year that I discovered genres outside of my parents' vinyl, cassette, and compact disc collections. The Wallflowers joined a host of other alternative rock megastars in releasing an album in 1996. Stone Temple Pilots and Dave Matthews Band, those much abbreviated band names. I'm going to leave the link in the description below, and all the albums that came out in 1996. It's incredible. And granted, I'm a little biased because that was the year that I discovered alternative rock and radio rock. But look in the link below. I've got the Wikipedia page, the only website you ever need other than YouTube. And wow, every artist that dropped an album in 1996, I'm still a fan of in 2021. The Wallflowers are a huge part of my musical DNA, to say the least. Bringing Down the Horse was played constantly in my household. Me and my parents enjoyed it quite a bit. Down the road, some years later, I went back and legally, of course, downloaded all the other Wallflowers records and found a really solid mix of folk and alternative that was well written.
Then the music stopped.
The music stopped flowing from the Wallflowers, and it seemed like this band was kaput. I was shocked. Scratch that "I was shocked" line. Imagine my surprise nearly a decade later when I'm in the country section of iTunes browsing through records, as you do, and what do I see? The Wallflowers record, Exit Wounds, in the country section. I was shocked, confused, disoriented. But after a few minutes, I realized that it's not that much of a stretch for the Wallflowers to make a country album. The album's also listed in the alternative and rock sections as well. And, after a few minutes of bald head scratching, I was like, okay, Wallflowers, I could see them making a kind of a country rock album. And with 2021's Exit Wounds, you still get that trademark Dylanism, the Dylanism Jr., I suppose. And it's still the same type of music. While I haven't had a sufficient amount of time to really live with these songs, this is a very, very warm, energetic album that has definitely has substance and has something to say, and something that we can all relate to in the world of 2021. It's been a ride. With the old Wallflowers gone, we do get a Green Day connection, and here's a hint for my channel. I'm a Green Day stan. I got Trey Cool in the trunk. Horror story. Ooh, that could be a good video. There's a Green Day connection here in that Butch Walker handed over his band to Jakob Dylan to essentially become a 5-piece Wallflowers for this album. And Jakob Dylan has talked about how that's how the Wallflowers operate. that they sort of are a different band with each album, and that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know if I like that or not, but you know, it's a little bit of a different approach, and we got to give him the originality credit that he deserves. We also get a very special treat with legendary Loretta Lynn doing vocals on a couple of tracks, which is epic. Highlights of this album are Roots and Wings, which came out earlier, The Dive Bar in My Heart, and I Will Let You Down, with some other stuff in the parentheses. I could have just said it after I said all that. The lowlights are few and far between, so give this album a listen and let me know in the comments after you subscribe what you think about this long-awaited Wallflowers return record. Return to rock and roll, I mean country. Alternative rock fans, take note and subscribe to the channel, because this channel is focused on us, the alternative rock fan, as we get older and wiser and rockier and countryier. Hit the bell notification too. That's something I haven't been pushing as much, but that's even bigger than the subscribe. Chris, out. Wikipedia link below. Bow chicka bow bow. One headlight. One headlight. That's all you need. Goodbye.